Ito nakita mo ang pressure dito. It might be Dillinger. They want James Yap because obviously they want a guy. They also put Canaleta, who's a pretty decent free throw shooter on the floor. Take all the bad free throw shooters away there. And they will use the clock. Pag hindi pa foul ang Toki-Tex, kung akong Derby Ace, I'll finish the clock. I'll leave you with 2.2. Bahala na.
Let's see if the ball ends up with James Yap here.
Before I throw up the ball, it will be very close to being no.
They're just taking care of some slick spots on the floor para siguradong walang madudulas dito. And such a crucial play was a slick spot right in front of the BMIC. At tumawag na ng timeout si Chot Reyes. 26.2 seconds remaining, 2-point lead for the Llamados.
Doesn't get any better than this.
Here's Toki-Tex showing their true colors now.
It always has fresh legs on the floor. All right, guys, let's go. Down all the way.
Switch, huh? We have to switch.
James Yap, they're down by 3. Shoots high. Yes, sir. James Yap ties the game.
All right, now it's Toki-Tex that is trying to tie the game, but they'll need to make a defensive stop first. Bola ngayon ng BMIC Derby Ace. Labang sila 86-84 with less than half a minute remaining.
Well, they have to get possession of the ball because they cannot win if they do not have the ball. They're down by 2. So what do they do now to be able to maybe force a turnover and then put a lot of pressure and then have to foul if they have to, if they see that Derby Ace is trying to bring the clock down close to the 24-second mark. Because pare, pag binato mo yung bola 23 seconds to go, that's up in the air. You get a rebound play. Bago mo makuha yung bola na yun.
It will eat up time.
Yeah, or baka iba pa makakuha. So there must be at a certain stage there that you must be willing to give up the foul.
A lot of
humaba ang game dahil sa pawis. Saka tubig.
So a lot of clock management involved here and a lot of floor management. Busy-busy yung ating floor manager dito. Getting a lot of airtime. And there's James Yap. You can see the perspiration on his face. He's worked hard, not just in this game, but for every game that he has played for BMIC Derby Ace. Now, let's see what happens here.
Look at the trap.
Simon.
James going to hold that. Now they're going to trap him. But they don't want to foul you.
No, they're not giving up fouls here. 13 seconds to shoot.
Well, they're just not going to shoot. If they're going to foul and then just going to be a one-on-one thing, they're going to shoot. They're going to shoot very, very close to the clock.
Simon. No go. And jump ball with 4 seconds remaining. 4.3 seconds remaining, and it's a jump ball.
Art Herrera was emphatic because he was the lead referee in that case. So. And that jump ball is going to be close to the basket of Derby Ace because there were no conflicting calls. Kung nagka-conflicting yun, the jump ball yun sa gitna. Pag rebound, sabi ni Chot, tawag galit ng timeout. Pag nakuha natin yung jump, but you have to get the touch. No? So they went for it. They never fouled. They never stopped the game. No?
And the jump will be between Ryan Reyes and Cliff Brown.
But still, the guy can win the top, but can his teammates get the ball? That's the important thing. No? Positioning is very important among the 4 other players. But Ryan can jump, but still, Cliff Brown is more of a jumper, and he's taller.
And here's the jump.
No, that's a jump because Ryan Reyes jumped into him, so they never touched the ball.
That's what they're calling a foul.
Because he jumped into the...
That was clear. That was clear.
He jumped into the jumper, so he had no chance to touch the ball.
He actually boxed out Cliff Brown on a jump ball. Good box out. Wrong situation.
Now, I think ang problema dito is... well, let's see Brown, because these are pressure charities. If he makes 2, game over. If he makes 1 or he doesn't make both, may chance pa. 6 fouls pa rin. Again, shot signaling. If he misses the second, you get the ball, call the timeout right away.
Cliff Brown is a 64% free throw shooter.
Pero kanina maayos ang free throw niya. Within the game, medyo 3 out of 5. So tama, 60. So you can expect him probably 1 out of 2 here. No? But if he makes 2, game over.
Ranidel De Ocampo for Ryan Reyes.
So Ryan Reyes already fouled out. Played a good game para sa talking text. Ranidel De Ocampo will take his place. Can James Yap and the rest of the Llamados hold on to get their 11th win and fortify their chances of reaching the semifinals outright.
Half a game na lang behind sila ng San Miguel if they do that, and they have 2 more games to go. San Miguel only has 1 more game.
You know, that losing skid by San Miguel really opened a lot of doors.
Yeah. Let a lot of people in.
Yep. Because a chance to go in. Oh.
For a while, they looked like they were the first team going to be number 1.
Yes.
Now they're only trying to be number 2.
A lot of things happened in this tournament. A lot of interesting things. We're not even in the playoffs yet.
Yeah.
So, 2 pressure-packed free throws para kay Cliff Brown. He's a 64% free throw shooter. And he will try to ice the game para sa Llamados.
If he makes the first, there's a lot of pressure on. But it's long. So, yeah, let's see. If his percentages will be 1 out of 2. Ang problema, hindi na rin naglagay na rebounder dyan ng, yan, pinasok si Ribis. I expect that they should put big men there to get a rebound, no? Offensive rebound. And at the same time, I would feel that as a shooter, pag meron dyan ako nakikitang kakampi na malalaki, it will give me a little bit more confidence with my shot.
Let's see if he has enough confidence in the shot.
Iba yun eh, pag nakikita mo may rebounder ka. So of course, talking text will call a timeout. And we're in danger. Because that's 4.3. Hindi 2 seconds yan, 4.3. Maraming oras yan.
3-point game, talking text can tie this game with a 3-pointer when we return.
First look. At the same time, Ranidel. Clear screen for Jimmy. Okay, take a look, ha? Clear screen, Ranidel, Jimmy. JD, that's your look, Jimmy. Ranidel popping out. Okay, now, take your time. If that's denied. If that's denied, if this is denied. Ranidel, that's going to be the open one for Ranidel.
I think with this time left, you have 1 good look at the 3-point shot. That's it. You have 1 good look. Of course, with a lot of 3-point shooters spread out properly, you can really choose what you want. And you can see there are some variations there of decoying on the part of Coach Chot Reyes. But you have 1 good look. You miss that first one, you may not have enough time to get offensive rebound and to throw it out again and then get off another shot. So this has to be a play that's designed to really get off a good look immediately for 1 shooter. Ranidel is there, Jimmy Alapag is there, Mac is there. You know, they can shoot 3-point shots. But you also have a screener in the person, I think, yeah. You have to have people that can provide screens for other players.
Long, tall Rafa Rivas is there to try and disrupt the inbounds pass coming from Jared Dillinger.
They're very worried of the ball getting to Ranidel De Ocampo, who already made a 3-point shot, or Jimmy Alapag. So they're switching it back.
Cardona at the tie.
That's the only...
Oh!
Yan ang sinasabi ko, delikado talaga oras.
You know, I thought it was way off.
Yeah, mukhang masama eh.
Pakanan.
Yeah, pero kumanda.
Wow.
Pero there's still time, there's still 1.4.
I thought that tee shot was going out of bounds.
It was slicing. It was slicing. Pero it hit the board. Pumasok.
Wow. Off the glass 3-pointer, Mac Cardona under high pressure.
Look, this guy has really been shooting it so badly, but he was the only one open. Defense was there. Ang layo eh, pakanan eh. Oh. Pero may spin, pabalik. Yun. Nakuha. Tabla tayo.
Let's listen in.
KG Ping!